Yo, welcome back to Can't Stop Art. I'm your host, Fordee. So guys, I've been super busy, but I thought I'd do a quick video, kind of a review, but also some how-to. I bought these molds from Wish, right? I don't know how well you could see in the top-down camera, right? These are Viking, I'm holding up to this camera, these are Viking Runes, right? So there's no top, and so when you fill it up, you need to be careful. We'll see if it works just by pouring here. I've got a paper towel somewhere, yeah, right here. So if I have any issues pouring, I did bring some syringes so that I could put them in that way, but let's see. This is 1-to-1, it's fast acting, in 10 minutes it's hard. However, if you add something like an additive, like alcohol, ink, mica powder, etc., it may make it so it takes a little bit longer to harden. Just something to note, huh? So I'm gonna take one of these mixing cups, and again, this is 1-to-1. Your resin may be different. I'm gonna tear it out with the cup on there. Tearing it means setting it to 0. And we are going to take part A, and this is now 6.5 grams. Which, okay, that's a strange odd number, but we'll stop there. We're also gonna wipe the top. There we go. Put the cap back on. And so that means that we need 6.5 of this, which will, and it's 6.56, but 6.5 close enough, huh? So and it doesn't start the hardening process until you put this next one. So what I could do is I can add some color real quick. So let's add, hopefully one of these that are open. I don't know what I've opened. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops of, I don't know, fuchsia it says. So, anyway, after we've done that, it can't, the measurement is almost the same. It barely put any in there. Now we're gonna add part B, and we want this to total to say 13 grams, right? Or more or less. So, I'm gonna come here, and in the past, I've used a syringe to actually add these. Oof, this is slightly over 13. It says 13.4, but it was 0.6 before, so it's only slightly extra of this part. That's probably fine, right? Anyways, we did get a little drop right there on the scale. Let's wipe that, press tear, move it away, and let's start mixing. Now, obviously, with this color, it's gonna be quite light. It looks like if I put like 6 or 10 drops in, that would have been better, but it will change the drying time. That's something to consider. Also, you could put things like glitter, gold or silver flakes in there, and that would be kind of cool, right? And this thing, oof, and I got it on my hands, huh? Be careful. You should probably be wearing gloves when you work with resin. You should be wearing a respirator. This is a really small batch, and we're doing it on the camera. I want you to be able to hear me. So have windows open. I do have a fan on me right now, which is trying to make it so I don't sweat with these lights, but you know me, always sweating, right? Anyway, so I need some sense of humor. I'm just tired, so much work lately, but that's a good thing. I'm not complaining. Anyway, let's go ahead and pour into here. And as it fills up, we're just gonna go to maybe, boom, something like that. We're gonna do another one here. Something like that. And let's see if it fills a third. It's not gonna fill this third. So I'm gonna have 2 proper runes, hopefully, and the third one is going to be a baby rune. Because obviously I didn't figure out how much this takes. So if this was 13 point whatever, and it made 2, then probably 15 grams, excuse me, would have made 3 runes, is my guess, huh? So let's do another one with another color, because this is 10 minutes. So we're gonna turn this puppy back on. We're gonna wait, we're gonna drop this down, we're gonna press tear. Now we're gonna grab part A, and let's put in, you know, whatever comes out. This is 7.6, so it should be, this would be 15.2, I guess, right? But with 15.2, let's add some color. What color should we add? We have red here, let's add like a green or something, right? So this is kiwi. I know one of these is avocado, And I got a buddy, and his nickname is Avocado Javi. So, oh, this one's not open, so let's open it up. So this is dedicated to you, Avocado Javi. Anyway, I don't even remember. Oh, I do remember how he got this nickname, but we'll save that for another day. It wasn't me who gave it to him, by the way. So this little thing pops a hole in it. Of course, there's some ink in there now. Anyway, let's drop Avocado Javi in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drips, right? So now we're at 7.7, but we're just going to take it to 15.2, I think, or 15.3, right? So here we go. 14. 15.4, perfect, that's good enough. Let's grab a paper towel and try to not make a mess. So I've been meaning, you know, this seems like it's gonna be an art project here, but I've been meaning to do something about my coffee table. I don't know how well you can see, but the protection is gone. It's got paint all over its specs. I'm sure it's got little resin drips, you name it, and it's time to do something about it, huh? So we are, and by the way, this fast acting resin, one of the things about it is it actually is white. So you're gonna notice, because right now I see on this one, they're drying like a pink color because it's going to try to dry white with the pigment. So if there's enough pigment, it will dry that color. If not, and that's just because of the resin I'm using. Know the resin you're using. Now I have clear resin, I just didn't want to wait 24 hours to publish this video because I feel like I haven't been active enough on YouTube, and I definitely want to be. So I do have a bunch of different videos. I have some things in the work. I started messing with some acrylic enamel paint for glass art, for candle holders. I have these cool vases that I've made from wine bottles that have different cool things on them. So these videos are coming along with others. And see, I think that's stirred up enough. We could probably throw away the tongue depressor. There we go. And let's try to put these in. Maybe we'll put them in the same mold so there's only one mold to take out of. So something like, boom, maybe a hair more. Another one. Let's see if I was right that this will fill 3, right? Wow. Close. So all I needed probably was 16 grams. It's very close. It's not going to be that bad, but it'll definitely not be full. And once you figure out the exact measurements for these, then you could, of course, pour to spec. I did spill here, so maybe that spill, if I had got in there, would have been enough to make 3. I don't know. No big deal. This is just a test to see how these work. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the camera on. I'm just going to move this forward for the middle camera. There we go. And we will be back in, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, and let's see how they look, right? I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. So it's been about 10 minutes and we're back. Let me grab something to check to see if this stuff is hard. By putting in the alcohol ink, I may have retarded the drying time for this, meaning that it may take a bit longer, right? So, I don't know, I guess we'll use this pen top. I thought I had a long skewer in there or something, right? So if I come here and I press, this is quite hard. The pink was in it, or the red/pink was in a bit longer. Yeah, everything seems golden, huh? The one thing I noticed, or I don't know if you can notice in the top-down camera, you probably can't see in this camera, but in the top-down camera, it has receded quite a bit. The mold a bit warm, right? So if I take these out just by popping them through, there's number 1. Looks good, huh? But because it recessed, it shrunk a bit. This area, excuse me, probably could be sanded, right? A little wet sand, high grit, etc., to keep the polish, but looks really cool, and that would fix this little lip on the edge, right? So let's grab the next one. There you go. Now, obviously, what I could probably do is take some, I don't know, silver or gold ink and paint inside of there. That would be pretty cool. This one, which is kind of the half one, right? Came out great, but it's definitely smaller. I don't know how well you can see in the top-down camera. You see, right? But still, awesome. The idea is that you can read someone's rooms by dropping them down, etc., right? Anyways, let's check out the green, and then we're going to call it a day, baby. Yeah, quite nice, huh? Obviously, the color of this is not as dark as the ink was itself. And again, that's because this is a white, when it hardens, this resin, this fast-acting resin, it's much cheaper than the clear stuff. It hardens white if you don't add any colors. So if I had added more ink, it probably would have increased the drying time, which I did not want to do. So we just went with this, right? Anyway, what do you guys think? Came out not that bad, right? And obviously this piece right here, the little extra that spilled over, or the piece on the top, easy to clean up. I have to say, all in all, I think these molds were like a couple bucks, $2-3, which included shipping, maybe €3 total, and it came out great. So this is a recommend, baby. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this quick video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. You know the deal, baby. Until next time, I'm out.